Hey YouTube, it's Thedos. I had some problems, and it's been Thanksgiving. It's a holiday break for me because I'm in high school. I do things. I try my best to have a life despite being a nerd. Um, it's I'm not saying I've got problems or anything. I'm just saying that that's where I've been. Excuse me. I'm gonna try to start. I know I keep saying this, but I'm gonna start trying to mute myself whenever I yawn or do anything like that. But you guys haven't missed much. I did the PvP and PvE, or yeah, I did the PvP, PvE, and what's it called? Against in Central Yarnum. I took care of that. I went and did one Chalice dungeon. I did it all the way through. I actually made a video while I was, and I did about half of it, but I ended up not using any of that footage. I just went to the abandoned old workshop because I didn't want to have to buy the stupid hunter's mark or whatever to open up the gate. I'm going to open it from the other side. I don't think I have to use that thing to, I don't think I have to necessarily use that thing, but if I do, then I guess I'll have to go farm some souls off camera. But excuse me. Suppose I should go give that to the girl. I basically haven't done anything, honestly. I guess I could put this in my sword for right now. I don't have anything else. Fortified weapon. Let's go ahead and mess with my gun a little bit. Because this is technically going to be a blood tinge character, so why not? I was actually telling a story about something funny that happened. I was fighting a invader, and because I've been doing the PvE PvP challenge that I set myself out for. These are my stats, by the way. I'll explain it in a minute. But what happened is I fought the guy, and it was all fine. It wasn't a big deal. It was just a normal fight. But what ended up happening was apparently the guy's phantom was a level 300 while the guy himself was about a level 20 while I was roughly 25, because the level has to be 10 plus 10% is your level range down and up, I believe. So of course I run into this guy. He's a slightly lower level than me, but he has a super overpowered friend who's already done the DLC, has 3 maxed out different weapons. I can tell the guy two-shot me. But what happened was the first 3 or 4 swings he threw at me, I visceral attacked him, and he actually healed on me, and I don't know, I thought it was funny, and so I went ahead, sent him a message, I asked why he healed, and he said, oh, well, because no one gets 4 visceral attacks, and it doesn't matter what level you are, I'm going to protect my host. And I said, okay, well, that's nice and all, but you killed me in 2 hits. You didn't need to heal. I barely did 400, 500 damage to you. You clearly have 1,000 HP. And he just said, well, I'm not taking any chances. And, he called me a casual, a scrub. He made fun of me, he said I was crying. And I said, no, I'm not. I'm just trying to understand your mentality right now. And, of course, he said that that's what scribs do, that kind of thing. It wasn't a big deal. I didn't mind. I was just sitting there like, what kind of mindset? Why have a mindset like that makes you sound like you're so much better than everyone else when you're in a game which is completely skill based, and when you're that over leveled, the skill required is so just needlessly gotten rid of that it's not skill anymore. I mean, he didn't get me by skill at any means. If you guys have seen my PvP videos, I know a thing or two about how to fight somebody, but I don't know. I mean, it didn't really rub me the wrong way, but it really made me think about the people that I play against on a day-to-day basis. And, it was just kind of interesting. I mean, it's kind of like seeing... It's like when people want to see into the mind of a hacker or a modder. It's kind of like that, because you want to know why they do what they do. But, I've given my speech and told my story. So I was just talking last time before I had to restart the video because I didn't get everything I wanted to be said in. Excuse me. What I was saying is that there's a lot of things lately that have, kept me from playing the game. I just got a message. I don't know what that looks like on you guys' screen. I'll check it in a minute. But, it's just been a lot. I mean, I've been uploading video. My videos have been getting a small, minuscule amount of popularity, but it's still something. I mean, in 2 days, I got 50 views, and I'm a nobody. So it was a very pleasant surprise to me. It's not a wake-up call that I need to stop. I mean, if anything, that means that maybe I should try to think about this, maybe do it a little bit. I mean, I'm a high school student, and I've already got plans for college. I've got a girlfriend. I've got my life kind of in order, and things are gonna get hard soon. But I want to enjoy my life, and I enjoy YouTube. I mean, I know I'm nothing big, but I do enjoy it. I also enjoy Souls. I enjoy everything about this game, and I know that when I should be doing my college homework, I'm going to be sitting there like, and doing invasions, being a noob, killing all the scrubs, and I'm going to be doing stuff like that when I should be doing work, and I know I'm going to be, because I'm a Souls player. That's what we do. And you can say, if you're a Souls player, why are you playing Bloodborne? Well, Souls. If you don't know that much, then, well, look it up. For realsies. But, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I've been having a lot of fun doing this, and my videos are going to probably get short, and I'm not going to be able to do as many because school's starting back up soon from break. But, I really am liking this. I'm having a lot of fun. I know that maybe there could possibly be some better things for me to be spending my time doing, but this is what I like doing. Nothing else. This is it. I like spending my time playing games, being a nerd. I mean, I borrowed Fallout New Vegas of all games from my brother because I play Fallout 4 and Fallout 3, and I've got the Game of the Year edition for Fallout 3, and I love it. I mean, I adore gaming. Has been one of the big things that's always been a big ordeal in my life, and I'm new to this, but my girlfriend got me into Markiplier in his videos, and he's been nothing but an inspiration. I like him in watching Peverson's YouTube videos, even though he's a streamer, watching the Dreaded Cones. I mean, I'm working up and finding all these inspirations that, are considered to be society's outcasts because they aren't working a hard time, they aren't working a full-time job. They're just posers on the internet. But these quote-unquote posers are teaching more than I'm learning in school. I mean, I don't care what Shakespeare has to say and what his message is in Romeo and Juliet. I care about the world here and now. I care about the stances that these people have on, gaming and what gaming does, how it influences people. That's what I'm interested in. And I want to do something like that when I get older, but right now I'm going to focus on what I'm doing now, And this is a more down-to-earth video than I was wanting, because I don't do scripts. I kind of just talk to myself and have my thoughts get brought to myself because I'm a nerd and I've got no friends right now. I mean, when I stream, I usually try to get a friend on the other side so that me and him can kind of talk to each other while chat talks, and, we're doing this over PS4, so the quality isn't the best, but hey, it's something, and I know that, people say PC master race, blah, 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 this, blah, 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 that, you shouldn't be streaming otherwise, but, the gaming community shouldn't be divided the way that people try to divide it. It's not about PlayStation master race, PC master race, Xbox master race. Who cares? It's about gaming as a whole, Because what matters and what's important is us, I guess in a sense, us fellow nerds all getting together, banding together, and making a place where we're welcome in the world. And I know not everyone is like a super nerd with no friends, because hell, I've got friends. I've got a lot of them. and I've got an okay setup. But there are people that retreat to video games due to bullying. There are people that play video games because it's a nice escape from life. I mean, I know I do that. Hell, I mean, I play Bloodborne because I don't have to be me. I can be some really awesome badass hero guy, or even just be a villain who invades and murders and feasts off other people's anguish and demise. Not saying that this game isn't saying something about myself, because it might. I might be a sociopathical, murdering son of a bitch, but hey, at least I'm still me. I'm not saying I am. I'm actually very, you know, against murder and violence, and even kind of against, and I'm more against war than anything, because I think war is a needless violence thing, but that is something that is going to start a gigantic argument that I don't want to be a part of, because I'm also not, I like to argue, but not about things like that, because they can get out of hand quickly. And I know YouTube can have very, very fast and very, very mean comment sections. And I'm not saying that, you know, I'm doing this without knowing that, because I am, and I know what YouTube can do, but I also know that this is going to be a gaming channel, and I want people to know that I know what's going on in the world, but games are a retreat. Games are something that we can do to think of a different world, a different story. We can be on a different adventure, you know? I mean, that's what video games are. It's a different adventure. It's a place for everyone to have an escape. It really is the most amazing thing that's ever been created. Because we don't have to be ourselves. We can be heroes or villains. And it's cheesy to say, but people always say, "Oh, well, you know, people say I don't have a life, but in video games I have many." Well, that's true. And I'm not talking about your damn respawn timer. I'm talking about, in this game, I'm Thedos. I'm a hunter, and I'm trying to find out what's going on and what is this world? Why? What is this pale blood sky that I'm looking for? What is the pale blood? What is all this? That's what I'm trying to find out. In real life, I'm Thomas Andrew Sanderrock, student, and boyfriend, and best friend to many. That's all. No one special. But in this game, I get to be somebody, and that's why I like it. Now, I know I'm probably running short on time, so I'm actually going to call it here, because this has been a very big, almost heartfelt episode, and next time, I'm going to try to stay away from the mushy stuff, but, yeah. Later, everybody. Thanks for stopping by.